Welcome to The Coaching Corner, a podcast for coaches coaching in the child welfare field. I'm your host, James Coloma, and on today's episode, we'll be talking about writing danger statements. In a moment, Wayne Rutledge will join us on today's episode to help us understand more about this topic. I'm James Coloma, and we will be right back. Hi, Wayne. Thank you for joining us again.
My pleasure. Good to be here.
Can you just give us a brief history of who you are?
Sure. I have 21 years of child welfare experience. I retired earlier this year, and I had the opportunity to join the Academy for Professional Excellence as a coach and a practice consultant. So I'm currently working for the Academy and signed to San Bernardino County to work with social workers around the concept and program of safety organized practice and child and family teams.
Okay. So today we're talking about writing danger statements. Can we start off with the history of writing danger statements? Do you mind sharing a little bit about that history?
Yeah, danger statements are part of an overall program called Signs of Safety that were developed by two social workers in Western Australia back in the 1990s. They were Steve Edwards and Andrew Turnell. And they developed this program because they realized that social work was problem-saturated and problem-oriented, and they felt that all families had strength and safety that they have demonstrated at some point in their lives, and they did not want to overlook the positive aspects of families. And so even though we're talking about danger statements, it is part of that overall balanced perspective that we strive for in working with our families.
Okay. So what is a danger statement, Wayne?
Danger statement is a clear and behaviorally specific statement about a current or future concern of child maltreatment or neglect. If there has been prior harm, then the danger statement must relate to the harm that has already happened to the child.
And do you have an example?
Sure. An example would be that CFS is worried that mother, Mary Smith, will continue to drink and become intoxicated, which causes her to become angry with her children. When she becomes angry, she hits her children with belts and extension cords, causing cuts and bruises or even more serious injuries. So in that statement, there's three components. It's who is worried, which is CFS, about what mother's actions are, which are that she drinks to the point of intoxication, which causes her to become angry and hits her children. And then the impact is the third component, the impact of the child, in that her anger and hitting her with belts or extension cords causes cuts and bruises or could possibly cause more serious injuries. Now you notice, again, we are worried that this may happen or continue to happen in the future because this is based on prior incident.
So the harm and the danger statement are connected to each other?
Yes, absolutely. There could also be new danger as the social worker begins their investigation of the referral and the allegations, because they could also find that mother not only becomes angry and hits their child, she could also become intoxicated and leave and go out partying, which would leave the children home alone. So that would be an entirely new danger statement based on new information.
Throughout the life of a case, then, additional danger statements can be added, and so you don't have to stick with just the one danger statement if new things present themselves.
Yes, but they need to have a specific impact or potential impact on the child. It can't be mother becomes angry with the social worker, which causes her to yell at the social worker. That is not child related. That would not be a valid danger statement that would prolong the life of the case, or should not be, I should say.
So by creating danger statements, what are we essentially doing? Are we trying to prohibit, are we trying to make sure that we're on the right track to providing assistance to this family?
Yes. In creating a danger statement, again, in an ideal situation, we are sitting with the parent. We are crafting this danger statement with the parent so they know exactly why we are concerned about the future action or the current situation. And then once we have that created and the parent understands, then what we want to do is keep that danger statement at the front of our thinking so the case doesn't, what's called case drift. So why the case is still open 6 months from now or 12 months from now has nothing to do with the original harm or danger or any new danger that might have been discovered.
So Wayne, what else do you have to share with us about danger statements?
I've had the privilege of sitting with parents and writing danger statements so they can have a clear understanding of what our concerns are. I find that's very beneficial because it is written in language they understand. It's written in cooperation with the parent and the social worker, so everybody is on the same page moving forward. And that, I find, can, over time, decrease the involvement that the family has with the department because everybody is on the same path.
That sounds like a nice note to end on, Wayne. Thank you so much for coming out again. I appreciate talking with you today.
My pleasure. Have a good day.
All right, thank you. And we'll be right back. You've been listening to The Coaching Corner from the Public Child Welfare Training Academy Radio through the Academy for Professional Excellence at San Diego State University School of Social Work. For more information about the Academy for Professional Excellence and the services we offer, please visit us on the web at theacademy.sdsu.edu. You can also subscribe to the Academy for Professional Excellence's YouTube channel by searching for the Academy SDSU. If you want to get a hold of us and let us know what you think about this podcast, please send us an email by clicking on the Contact Us button on our website, and in the subject line, reference the title of this podcast. A special thank you to our guest today, Wayne Rutledge. Please join us next time as we explore other topics in the child welfare arena. I'm your host, James Coloma, and now go out there and inspire and innovate our child welfare field.